All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in once again to Queen Ahmadiyyah TV, More Than Meets the Third Eye. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your spiritual vitamins. So, as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and like and share this video. Please be sure to like and share the video. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, don't forget that memberships are currently available. If you have any questions about that, please consult the moderators. All right, let's see who is in here. Hello, Mr. Hotel. Aeon is here. That crazy beach Aries. All hell nah. Emperor Rex. Okay, Ladybug. All right, Claudette. All right, shout out to everyone. Mr. Hotel says, shout out to our esoteric philosopher. Thank you, beloved. Okay, so let's get ready to get into it. All right, I see Claudette is here. Okay. So, we have the trivia today. Okay. Nice to catch you live, Queen says, dangerous. All right. Thank you, beloved. Nessie X is here. Okay, so let's get ready to get into it. I love you right. Black, that crazy beach Aries. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to be talking today, and I have talked about this before, but I just want to reiterate to you how important it is. Hey, Hundia, how important it is, if you can, to eat a plant-based to have a plant-based lifestyle. I don't like to say diet, that's what they call the plant-based diet, but I always tell you it's a vegan lifestyle because it has to become a lifestyle, not a diet. A diet to me sounds like something that you force yourself to do or something that you're not really fond of because you feel like you're depriving yourself or something like that. So a lifestyle is what I prefer to call it. But nonetheless, in this PowerPoint, we're going to be talking about some of the reasons that it's best to be on have a vegan lifestyle, okay? Plant-based diet. Hey, G from the land. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you all can view this PowerPoint. Likes up. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you in advance. Okay, why you should be eating a plant-based diet. Let's get into it. Now, a plant-based diet is considered to be nutrient dense and packed with fiber, healthy fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Okay, it's a very healthy way of eating and can meet all of your nutrient needs. Sometimes you eat and you feel tired, lethargic, you just want to take a nap. We call it the itis. Well, that's because of the foods you're eating. You see, when you eat a lot of foods that have GMOs, that have all this, that are processed and all these things, well, you tend to feel sluggish because they're not giving you energy. Okay. But when you eat a plant-based diet, things that are natural, made by the Most High, not man, right? Well, and they're not processed and all of those things, then this gives you energy. This will actually boost your energy rather than have you feeling tired, okay, after you eat. And so plant-based eating has been associated with reduced body weight and lower risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers when compared to an omnivorous diet, a diet which includes both plants and meats from animals or animal products. Okay? That is what scientific research and studies have shown. Now, the human body generates electricity that flows through it. The human body also has its own magnetic fields, and the human heart produces an electric current that runs through the body and to every cell. Now, this electric current in the body generates an electromagnetic field. So basically, eating foods that are processed, full of GMOs, that are just not healthy, well, those things can absolutely disrupt the electricity within your body. Now, for adults, both young and old, eating a nutritious plant-based diet may lower the risk of heart attacks and other types of cardiovascular disease. Okay? And this is what new studies have shown. 2 new studies. Now, both studies published in the Journal of the American Heart Association. Okay, that's where they were published. And they say one found that eating a plant-centered diet in your adulthood, in young adulthood, lowered the risk in middle age for heart attacks, stroke, heart failure, and several other cardiovascular conditions. While foods derived from animals include macronutrients, mostly fat, protein, and carbohydrates. Foods derived from plants include micronutrients, which naturally boost the body's energy levels. You see, that's why you don't feel tired and sluggish after you eat a vegan diet. Okay, plant-based foods also include phytochemicals that can increase immunity. So with all the stuff they're putting out here in the atmosphere, it would behoove you to try to boost your immune system whenever and however you can. Now, studies suggest that endurance athletes are at higher than average risk for atherosclerosis and myocardial damage. The ability of plant-based regimens to reduce risk and affect performance was reviewed. Now, this is, of course, during those recent studies. The effect of plant-based diets on cardiovascular risk factors, particularly plasma lipid concentrations, body weight, and blood pressure, and as part of a healthy lifestyle, reversing existing atherosclerotic lesions now may provide a substantial measure of cardiovascular protection. In addition, plant-based diets may offer performance advantages. Now, have you all ever noticed someone at the gym while you were working out? Perhaps for those of you who go to the gym, have you ever noticed that the bodybuilders, the weightlifters, the people working out who consume a vegan diet, have you noticed how much more lean their muscle is? How much more ripped and solid they look? Have you noticed that? Because I certainly have. You know, they just look a whole lot more in shape when they're eating a vegan diet. Now, I know some people will say, well, you know, people on a vegan diet tend to be very slim. Well, this is true. Some of them are very slim, but the ones of them who work out on a consistent basis build very good quality muscle mass. And it looks a whole lot leaner, you know, this is my opinion, but it looks a whole lot leaner than those who don't have a vegan lifestyle. Okay. Juju said, thanks for describing me, Queen. It was my pleasure, beloved. I mean, it was about time that everyone gave you your just due. Okay. Pay attention. Now, plant-based diets have consistently been shown to reduce body fat, leading to a leaner body composition. Because plants are typically high in carbohydrate, they foster effective glycogen storage. Okay. Now, by reducing blood viscosity and improving arterial flexibility and endothelial function, they may be expected to improve vascular flow and tissue oxygenation. Because many vegetables, fruits, and other plant-based foods are rich in antioxidants. They help reduce oxidative stress. Okay. That's what you need to get rid of, stress. Diets emphasizing plant foods have also been shown to reduce indicators of inflammation. All right, pay attention to that, because as you age, you know that you become more prone to getting things like arthritis, which is inflammation of the joints. Okay, now what are the benefits of a plant-based diet on the brain? Well, clarity and focus. Improved mental clarity and focus. Many people who switch to a plant-based diet report improved mental clarity and focus and increased energy levels. Now, this may be because plant-based diets are typically low in processed foods and added sugars. Don't forget the video that I did recently about how sugar gives us the blues. And if you didn't see that, please be sure to go back and watch it. Very helpful and beneficial information. Now, it can give these, this may be because plant-based diets are typically low in processed foods and added sugars, which can contribute to brain fog and fatigue. Can a vegan diet clear blocked arteries? Well, plant-based diets can play a significant role in reducing blocked arteries, according to studies. Vegetarian and vegan diets are linked to lower levels of cholesterol and fats in your blood. And this is according to an analysis of all the evidence from randomized trials that was published since 1982. And so green and leafy vegetables, like broccoli, spinach, and asparagus, all contain vitamin B, a nutrient important for nerve regeneration and nerve function. Now, spinach and broccoli and kale also contain a micronutrient called alpha lipoic acid that prevents nerve damage and improves nerve function. Okay, that's very important. Please pay attention. Now, fruits. Eat at least one fruit daily to help heal damaged nerves. You know that old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Berries, peaches, cherries, red grapes, oranges, and watermelon, among others, are loaded with antioxidants, which help to decrease inflammation and reduce nerve damage. Plus, grapes, blueberries, and cranberries have been found to be full of a powerful anti-inflammatory compound called resveratrol. Okay? Resveratrol. I hope I said that right. Now, zucchini, a type of summer squash. Okay, zucchini is actually a fruit. Like other fruits, it's rich in antioxidants and therefore good for nerve cells. It's also a good source of potassium, okay, just like bananas, which promotes effective nerve transmission, and magnesium, which calms excited nerves. Now, sweet potatoes. Now, this root vegetable offers several nerve health benefits, an abundance of vitamins A and C, which provides antioxidant protection for cells. Sweet potatoes also have natural anti-inflammatory compounds. Animal research has demonstrated that nerve and brain tissue has shown reduced inflammation after eating purple sweet potato extract. Okay, and the high fiber content of a sweet potato won't spike your blood sugar because it causes starch to burn slowly. And not to mention, they taste delicious. I love baked sweet potatoes. Now, quinoa, although it's commonly considered to be a grain, it's actually a flowering plant that produces edible seeds. Now, once a staple food grown in the Andes Mountains for the native people of Peru, Bolivia, and Chile, quinoa has become a worldwide favorite, grown in more than 70 countries. It's a great source of potassium, which aids effective conduction of messages through the nerves. It's an excellent source of magnesium, phosphorus, manganese, and folate. This superfood also contains protein, fiber, iron, copper, and vitamin B6. Now, avocado. This unique fruit is full of healthy fats, like quinoa. It has a healthy dose of potassium, which promotes effective nerve conduction. Avocados also help increase your body's absorption of antioxidants. And please pay attention to this. Your teeth were not made to chew on flesh. You see, that's why you don't have fangs. Now, you see these teeth here, the teeth of the lion, the tiger, and the hyena? Well, they have those type of teeth and fangs because they are able to rip open the flesh of their victims, which they consume. Okay? Now, if you were actually meant to eat meat, you'd have those type of teeth, but you don't. So you can't just go waltzing into the jungle, chase down an animal, grab it, and just rip it open with your teeth. No, what you're going to do is you're going to go to a tree and pick an apple or an orange or a banana, something like that. That's what your teeth were made for. Pay attention. And also think about this, red meat. Okay, so if you take a steak, right? Now, how many of you have had to take a mallet and beat a steak to tenderize it? And then you let it marinate overnight so that it gets even more tender. Well, you have to do all of that because your teeth were not made to eat it in the first place. Okay? So that's why you have to tenderize those sorts of things. All right? Please pay attention. And also, not to mention These things can take a week or more to digest, whereas eating fruits and vegetables, well, that just takes a few hours. Horses eat a plant-based diet too. Okay? Horses eat a plant-based diet. And that's why a horse's teeth look very similar to our teeth. Have you ever thought about that? They look like our teeth, they're just much bigger. And of course, they're not as white because they clearly don't brush them, but I'm just saying. Okay, so please pay attention to that. All right. So, any questions? Hundia said, I pressure cook oxtails. Yeah, Hundia, I bet you do. Sit down somewhere. Now, I'm sitting here trying to get people to eat a vegan, have a vegan lifestyle, Hundia, and you're up here talking about oxtails, really? Is that where we're going, Hundia? Mr. Hotel said the meat and dairy are taking us out. Okay. Reggie said, yes, I've noticed that. Nancy X says, I love my veggies and fruits. Absolutely, I do too. But Hundia can't seem to leave those oxtails alone. Well, Hundia, guess what, beloved? I guarantee you, if I show you this video that I found not long ago of how they prepare oxtails right before they put them in the store and package them for your consumption and purchase, you might think twice, beloved. I'm not even joking. Okay? Hundia, do you like curry goat too? I know those are two of the main delicacies over there in Jamaica where you're from. Okay? Byron said, was it hard to transition, Queen? No, it really wasn't. Let me tell you why. It can be hard for some people. That Crazy Beach Air said, I can't afford oxtails round my way. I know they cost entirely too much, okay? But here's the thing. It's not that hard to transition if you start by reprogramming your hypothalamus, okay? The part of the brain that lets you know when you're hungry. You just reprogram that. You can do that through meditation and also through intermittent fasting. Also, with the Stanley Burroughs lemonade diet. You take that lemonade diet, it not only detoxifies the body, but it actually, within 5 to 10 days, it will reprogram the hypothalamus. So you won't have all of those cravings for the junk food or the GMO-filled food, or the processed foods, okay? The foods that are not healthy for you. You won't have those cravings. You see, people get headaches when they're hungry sometimes. And you think that's because you haven't eaten all day. Well, that headache is usually withdrawal, okay? Not because you're necessarily hungry, but because your body is craving the chemicals that are in the food that you normally eat. Hundia said, please don't roast me. I'm not going to roast you, beloved. I'm just having fun. No, but so listen. So you may think that you're having this headache because you're hungry. And you may, in fact, be hungry. But that's not why you have that headache. That headache is because, like I said, the chemicals that you've been consuming through foods like McDonald's, these fast foods, these junk foods and all this stuff, when you haven't had those chemicals, you haven't gotten your fix of those chemicals for a few hours, well, your head will start to hurt. You'll start to feel nauseous. But if you're eating a healthy, clean, plant-based, vegan lifestyle, well, you won't have a headache or feel nauseous when it's time to eat. Your mind will just tell you, your brain will just signal to you, hey, it's time to eat. And you won't have any of those withdrawal symptoms because that's all it is. Please pay attention. All right. So with that all being said, Queen, can we go over a segment of fake fruits, says Juju. Sure, I'll consider that absolutely. Okay, Aeon says lemonade, huh? Interesting. Well, you know, the lemonade diet. I'm not talking about sweet country time lemonade. I'm not talking about the lemonade that you drink at a cookout. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that lemonade diet, the one that Beyonce took when she was trying to lose those 20 pounds for the role that she played in Sparkle, I think it was. But it's used to detox the body. And some people use it to lose weight. Okay? The Stanley Burroughs lemonade diet. It's where you take fresh lemons and you squeeze them and into your spring water or whatever water of your choice. And then you use cayenne pepper, 100% organic maple syrup, right? And you just take the recipe. You can look it up online and you mix that all together and shake it up and you drink that. And you don't eat anything. You drink it. And let me tell you why it works. It works because everything that you put into that lemonade, it gives you, it makes you full. Like it literally makes you full. You won't feel like you're hungry at all. And it is good. Aeon said sounds delicious. It actually does taste good. Okay. And so you can do this if you're trying to fast. If you just want to fast, you can do it to detox, like I said. Okay. And this will reprogram the hypothalamus. So then you can really just go on into your vegan diet or your vegan lifestyle after that. Okay? Now, with that all being said, let's get ready for the trivia. Let's get ready for the trivia. And you know what? I'm going to make what I just said about the hypothalamus, I'm going to make that a bonus question. Not what I just told you, but I'm going to use that in a bonus question. Byron B said, got it. Thank you, Queen. You're welcome, beloved. Anytime. Okay, so now let's get started. Now let's get started with this trivia. Okay? And so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Those of you who are not members, you can also play. Okay? You can also play for the first 3 questions. For the first 3 questions. The last question is for members only. Now, you can try to answer it if you're not a member, but you may not know it because this was a live or this was a video that I uploaded for the members only. You see, I actually told you all that it would only be for the members just to see which ones of you would actually still show up for this live. Yeah. I wanted to see who's really here to learn or who's just here to try to get free stuff. So at the end of the day, this is for everybody. But like I said, the 4th question is one for an upload that I uploaded only for the members. But however, if you think you know the answer, you can answer that too. Okay, so let's get ready to get into it. Let's get ready to get into it. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. You know they have the Queen Shadow Band on all channels. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first question. Don't forget, no answers in the chat. No answers in the chat. Please send your answers to my email, therootofallevil227@gmail.com. Now, this is the first question. So, hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. I forgot the name of the video. Okay, here it is. Okay, so when I talked about how we're all made of stardust, as you may recall, just a couple of days ago, I talked about how we're all made of stardust. And in that video, when I spoke about that, let me get my stopwatch ready. So in that video, you got 30 seconds after I say the question to go ahead and send in those answers. First one that gets the right answer in the allotted amount of time is the winner. Now, so when I did the video about how we're all made of stardust, I was talking to you about atoms in our body. And I said that they were created at the start of the universe. So with that all being said, The atoms in your body were created at the start of the universe during what? During what? 30 seconds. Aeon said, where's the music? There's no music, beloved, until we have the Jeopardy round. That's when I play the music, when we have Jeopardy. This is just regular trivia. No answers in the chats. Time is up. Let me reset that. Time is up. All right. So no one got the answer in the allotted amount of time. Let me go back and see if any came through after the facts. Hold on. Patsy did have the answer. I'm sorry. Patsy had the answer. It was Big Bang. It was Big Bang. Ladybug, you put the answer in the chat. Please don't put the answers in the chat. Even after I say the answer. No answers in the chat. Okay? So, Patsy, I'm going to send you your ebook, beloved. All right. Hold on. I'm almost done. Get ready for the next question. Royal Vegan Sweets is on its way to you, Patsy, beloved. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Patsy just win? Maybe the last time was one of the winners. The rest of y'all need to get it together. Okay, the rest of y'all need to get it together. Shout out to Gina Lane. Gina Lane is the winner. Okay. Okay, so I just sent you your ebook. All right. Okay. Gina Lane in the chats. All right. That's her chat name. Okay. So now, Miss Hotel said, hey, Alexa, play Get It Together by 702. But anyway, let me continue. Okay, so it looks like they're getting me blurry again, honey. I'll be glad when YouTube gets this problem resolved because I know it's them. It's definitely not my internet. I've talked to the internet company several times, okay? Twice today. All right, so Reggie said the remix, okay? Now here is the second question. According to this theory, that being the Big Bang Theory, how old did I tell you that you approximately were due to this occurring? How old did I say you approximately were because of this Big Bang Theory? 30 seconds. Or because of us being made from stardust. How old did I say that we approximately are because we're created from stardust that occurred due to the Big Bang Theory? Time is up. Time is up. Time is up. All right. So, Emperor Rex, you were so close. You were so close, beloved. Emperor Rex was so close. He said 13.6 billion, but the answer is 13.7 billion. And Gina Lane got that right also. Gina Lane got that right also. So y'all just gonna let Gina get all the answers? Y'all just gonna let Gina get all the answers? What a shame. But Emperor Rex was very close though. So anyway, let's go on to the next question. This is the third question. Now, in that same video, when I was talking about the stardust and all of that, I talked about how when two neutrons collide, it showers the cosmos with elements such as silver, gold, iodine, uranium, and blank. What is another element that I said it showers the cosmos with? 30 seconds. I said silver, gold, uranium, iodine, and what? 15 seconds left on the clock, beloveds. Okay, time is up. Let me see what we got here. Nobody got that one. Nobody sent in any answers for that one. Well, the answer is plutonium. And I literally almost said it when I was saying the name of the elements. I almost said it. I said blue, and I caught myself. Yeah, so it was plutonium. Okay, so nobody got that one. Now, this is the fourth and final question. Now, mind you, this question came from a live or from a video that I uploaded only for members. However, if you think that you know the answer, well, feel free to go right ahead. And so here is the question. When I uploaded you all a video, a motivational video, and I talked about people who are chronically late, people who are always late. Now, what did I say? What were some of the things, or name at least one of the things that I said? This is a two-part question, okay? This is a two-part question. Name one of the things that I specifically myself said was good about people who are chronically late. Also, name one of the things that Steve Harvey said was good about people who are chronically late. 30 seconds. What did I say was good about them, and what did Steve Harvey say was good about them? We both said more than one thing, but if you can at least name one that both of us said. All right, 10 seconds left on the clock. Okay, time is up. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so no one got the answer. No one got the answer, beloveds. Well, what I said is that these people tend to be more optimistic and they're good at multitasking. That's what I said. I'd have taken either of those. They're more optimistic, they tend to be, and they're good at multitasking. That's me. And I also explained to you that this is part of the reason why I'm always late to my first live, okay, on the other channel. Now, Steve Harvey said that people who are chronically late, they are likely to live longer and be more successful. And he said it's likely because they're less stressed because they just don't give a damn. That's what he said. Now, mind you, the part about them being more successful and living longer, that actually came from scientific studies. Okay? So with that all being said, sorry, beloveds, no one won that round. But anyway, Hundia said, I knew that. That's me. All right. Aeon says, oh, I'm always too early. Well, nothing wrong with being early. That's a plus too. But, there's, when you're late all the time, well, you leave people waiting, and sometimes people get annoyed. Sometimes people will even leave or cancel their appointments with you if you're late. And you don't want to be late to your job or an interview. There's some things you absolutely do not want to be late to. But, if you're late going to a party, going to the movies, or just certain things coming on live, things like that, well, maybe it's because you're more optimistic. And, some people just don't stress themselves out over it. Some people, when they're running late, they rush and they start driving fast and just walking quick and all of that, not being observant of their surroundings. And that's how you get into car accidents, by the way. But some people, they're just like, hey, I'm already late, so I might as well take my time. Okay? That's what Black folk tend to do, is it not? Isn't that why they say that we operate on CP time? I'm just saying. Okay? So clearly that's what I operate on. Pay attention. Okay? So with that all being said, I'm going to conclude this broadcast. I want to thank you all for tuning in once again. Please like and share this video. I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your evening, and that you enjoy the strong end, not the weak end, leaving you in a weakened state of mind. Okay, with that all being said, each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Peace.